Hello, this is devlog 1 for the development of the HOAM Organization and Automation Manager project, also known as HOAM. So in this first video, I'm just going to give a quick rundown of what the project is and what some of our early ideas are. The main goal of this project is to create a system for remotely controlling and automating home electronics. Basically an in-house and more flexible IoT smart home system. So for really high level design, the system's gonna be split up into two parts. One main backend server that's gonna be running on a proper machine in the user's home, and a bunch of ESP32 modules that are actually going to be controlling the electronics. And the backend server is written in Go, and it's going to be split into two parts. One is going to be an HTTP server, and the other is a TCP client. So the HTTP server is going to be used for communicating with the front end. This could be like a web app or a mobile app or whatever, right? And then we use a TCP client to communicate with the individual ESP32s. So each ESP32 is going to be running a copy of a Unix C TCP server that simply listens for connections and processes requests. Note that in the current design, we don't have it set up to where the back-end TCP client and the ESP servers are going to sustain a connection. So the TCP client is just going to open a connection with one of these modules, and it's going to send a piece of data or a command or whatever, and it's just going to drop the connection, and that command is going to get processed. Or if the command is going to get processed, it's going to send back a response, and the connection is going to get dropped. I see how this could cause scaling issues right now, but we'll handle that when we get to it. The main concern early on, and when I'm pretty much all my effort towards, is setting up the TCP and communication standards between the ESP server and the backend. The TCP client on the Go one is pretty easy. I haven't had many problems so far, but the TCP server in C, on the other hand, has been completely different. I'm not too proficient in C, so the learning curve has been pretty steep. I have been getting steadily more proficient and comfortable with the language, so hopefully that'll decrease development friction in the future. And in terms of short-term goals, right now I just want to get the ESP32 Wi-Fi connected and running on a TCP server. I just want to get a light that you can turn on and off or something really simple like that. And I don't even have the ESP32 yet. One was supposed to come in the mail yesterday. Well, not one, 3 were supposed to come in the mail yesterday, but just didn't. So progress has been delayed. And that's all. That's kind of all I want to talk about now. So I'll see you next time.